Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 10 in season number 4 of the NOFSRL Krispy Kreme series. We are here, the place where we have had the most Krispy Kreme series races in history. That's the Pocono Raceway. This is the Pocono Raceway for the Pocono 150. A 15-lap race around this 2.5-mile super speedway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. It is going to be one heck of a race here. Only 3 races remain in the season here for the Krispy Kreme series. These guys looking to get all they can before the season finishes out at Talladega 2 weeks from now. It is going to be a very interesting fight to the finish because the points are much closer here in the Krispy Kreme series than they are over in the trucks. Coming into this race, Austin Kolano continues to lead in the championship, 149 points, but he only has a 9-point lead ahead of Eric Miller, Juan Garcia, and last week's winner, Ashlyn Boyd, both 15 points behind. Ashlyn Boyd has won the last 2 races here in the Krispy Kreme series. No driver, as far as I know, has ever won 3 races in a row on Napa Fan in one series. We'll have to see if Ashlyn Boyd finds a way to pull it off here today. And Thomas Troxel, 27 points behind, coming into this, the 10th race of the season. Brad Stover won one of the 2 races we had here last year. He's going to be starting on the pole position in the number 23 machine. And he's going to be alongside Juan Garcia in the number 22 in row number 1. Row number 2, we got Christopher Alphaby. He's to the inside of Cody Sill. Dale Salzman to the inside of Mitch Hobbs in row number 3. Carter Friesen alongside Victor Delgado. The number 20 of Dylan Kroon is alongside Jonathan Logan. Ashlyn Boyd, who has won the last 2 Krispy Kreme series events, currently in the 12th position. Going to start in the 12th position. The number 55. And in case you haven't noticed, we are using yet again another version of the Pocono Raceway. This is the 2018 version of the Tricky Triangle, and it works out pretty well. Racing is going to be very similar to how it was last year with the original version of the Pocono Raceway. I expect a very good race today and a very good race tomorrow in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Brad Stover has won here in the Krispy Kreme series before. I forget which one it was that he won. I'm pretty sure it was the Pocono Arca 200 that he won last year. This is only 150, so only 15 laps around this place. It's going to definitely be interesting to see who gets it done. We're going to see a lot of passing on the racetrack, but the race is very short as well. Only 15 laps, and tomorrow's race is only 15 laps as well. Keep that in mind. Things are going to get interesting over there in the Truck Series with it being the shortest race of the season. Actually, excuse me, the second shortest race of the season because Bristol is a little bit shorter for those guys, and that's the race after Pocono next Wednesday. So, got a lot of racing coming up here in Napa Fan here soon. We got a lot of great races. Of course, the next race for these guys is Kansas. But right now, we got the Pocono weekend here in December. You can only imagine how cold it is here in real life. Probably snow on this place, but not in NR 2003. We can run here anytime we want, and we're here right now. Brad Stover, Juan Garcia, we're green flag racing up the Tricky Triangle. Brad Stover's going to lead lap number 1. He pulled away from the rest of the field right there on the first lap of the race. Carter Friesen's found his way to the inside of Christopher Alphaby for second. Tristan Allen's up here in the 06. Great run for Tristan Allen here so far. Jonathan Logan's there on the inside. Ashland Boyd is found on the inside, but he is a little bit ways through the field. Currently in a 3-wide situation with Audra Baranowskis and Victor Delgado. Now, Baranowskis, of course, she won the first race of the season. She was up there in the points majority of the beginning portion of this series, but unfortunately she's fallen back a little bit. Had a couple of tough races there in the number 46 machine, but either way, she's here. And you never know how these races will play out. You never know when we get some guys who start in the back of the field to move their way through the field. I think we're going to see that in both races this weekend here at Pocono. I think passing's going to be relatively easy considering the fact that we got some pretty tight corners here. Tristan Allen right there in the second position. He was able to get around Carter Friesen. Of course, no one's been able to get around Brad Stover quite yet, but they really close in that long pond straightaway, that long front straightaway. Long pond straightaway is actually the one between turn 1 and turn 2. The front stretch, though, is the longest in racing. So it's definitely a place where these guys can get some drafting help and get some runs on the guys ahead of them. There's Carter Friesen looking to take second back from Tristan Allen. They're side by side for turn number 2. Watch out for Ashland Boyd. We mentioned that no driver has won 3 straight races in an Napa Fan Series before. At least we don't think that's happened. Of course, we really don't keep track of that. But Ashland Boyd looking to do so, and it's surprising. He won the race at Chicagoland last weekend, and he did not move up in points. Of course, he gained points on Austin Kolano, but he stayed in the 4th position. And considering how tight the points are in this series, at least compared to the trucks, you'd think he would have moved up with that race victory. It's not the case for Ashland Boyd. He got stuck on the outside right there. Thomas Troxel got to the inside, and there's your points leader, Austin Kolano, moving his way to the inside lane as well. Lap 4 of 15. It's a very short race here at the Pocono Raceway. Not much time to work your way from the back to the front, but with the short field that we have, it is very possible we could see someone who started in the back come away with this race victory. Of course, Brad Stover looks pretty strong right now. He's led every lap so far, looking to lead a 4th lap here in the Pocono 150. These guys keep on swapping for second. Tristan Allen and Carter Friesen. Allen's going to go back by for the second position. All that battling for seconds, allowing Brad Stover to pull away. Got Jonathan Logan here. 21. Thomas Troxel doing a nice job right there. There's Dylan Kreme making a move 3 wide to the inside. And Tristan Allen really got a good push down the front stretch. Tried to close in there on the number 23, but Friesen got shuffled out of line. They were 3 wide entering turn number 1. Dylan Kreme moved to the inside and got it on Friesen at least. Jonathan Logan on the outside of him right here. Going to clear the 20 off of the long pond straightaway. They really bunch it up entering turn number 3. There's Troxel to the inside of Dylan Kreme. That is for the 4th position. And Ashland Boyd, Christopher Alfby, and Austin Kolano all on the inside lane right there trying to move up. Tristan Allen here in the 06 trying to find a way around Brad Stover. It looks like Allen's got a pretty fast race car in that 06 machine, and he's right behind him entering in the front stretch, and that might allow him to get a run. Possibly make a move to the inside entering turn number 1. There he goes. He's going to peek to the inside. Will he have enough on the inside of the 23? It does not look like he will. It looks like it might be a little bit difficult to make a pass in these ARCA machines. The trucks have a little less downforce than these guys. These guys go a little bit slower, and that might be affecting the ability of these guys to make a move for the race lead. But Tristan Allen's going to do it here at some point. I can tell. That 06 is all over the 23 of Brad Stover. Kolano looking to move to the inside of Christopher Alfby. There goes Troxel with a run to the inside of Jonathan Logan. Brad Stover able to remain out front. Tristan Allen was not able to get around him. There goes Troxel for the 3rd on Jonathan Logan. They're side by side of a turn 3, and Troxel's going to take it away. Logan, however, might get a run on the outside of him entering turn number 1 here. Lap 7 of 15 here at the Pocono Raceway. As you can tell, going side by side really slows you down. Allen and Stover pulled away there from the rest of the field as Troxel made the move on Jonathan Logan, and Allen's got a run this time. Not going to be able to get it to work right there, though. Stover's going to remain out front for the moment. But all Allen needs to do is hit his marks and find that advantage on the 23, but he's yet to be able to find it. And if Stover leads 2 more laps, he's going to get an extra bonus point towards the championship for leading the most laps in this race. Chris Brad Stover won earlier this season at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, won the Cabarrus County 150. A really good win for him right there. His 5th in the series. He's won more races than anybody else in the Krispy Kreme series, looking for his 6th win in the Krispy Kreme series here today. And he might have a good shot at doing it. He's led every lap so far here at Pocono. There goes Thomas Troxel, trying to find a way around Tristan Allen. I think another major factor into why these guys are having a little bit of difficulty making moves up front is the tire wear. Of course, we don't have any pit stops in the Krispy Kreme series, but the tire wear is still a thing. And it's a little difficult to make moves, but there goes Tristan Allen. I think he's got it this time. Through the tunnel turn, Tristan Allen will go and take the race lead away from Brad Stover. He's going to deny Brad Stover that extra bonus point for now, but most likely, only unless Tristan Allen happens to lead from here on out, most likely Brad Stover will get that bonus point for leading the most laps. So we'll have to see. Allen might be able to lead from here on out here at Pocono. That 06 might be the strongest car in the field. We're just going to have to see. And watch out for Ashlyn Boyd. Stover's going to make a move back to the inside of Thomas Troxel. Ashlyn Boyd's back inside the top 5. Got around Christopher Alpe right there, and Stover's going to dive right to the inside of Thomas Troxel and take 2nd away. And he's got a run on Tristan Allen once again. Very interesting racing here. They're all right on each other here at the Pocono Raceway. The high speeds that we get here and the high downforce we get on these machines is keeping these guys close together. And Brad Stover was not going to allow Tristan Allen to pull away with this one. But Allen with a good run off the tunnel turn. We'll have to see if he can get something to work on the outside through turn 3. Coming to 6 laps to go in the Pocono 150. Stover's got the run to the inside. He's going to take it away. And here comes Ashlyn Boyd. He's got a run to the inside of Tristan Allen for 2nd. He's going to clear him off of turn 3 and take that 2nd position away. But Brad Stover, 8th lap led of the race. He's got the extra bonus point towards the championship for leading the most laps here today at Pocono. And Ashlyn Boyd looks really fast right now. Got 3 wide right here. Jonathan Logan almost peeking to the inside of Tristan Allen. He's going to do so right there. Really close, really tight there between Allen and Logan. The 06 will remain out front. Alphabet on the inside here trying to make a move on Jonathan Logan. He's unable to do so. Ashlyn Boyd to the inside of Brad Stover for the race lead. Side by side for the top position here at Pocono. Don't count out Tristan Allen yet in this race. That 06 is right there. Ashlyn Boyd to the lead. Going for his 3rd straight win in the Krispy Kreme series. And with those guys going side by side, he's pulling away. He really pulled away through turn number 3. 5 laps to go at Pocono for Ashlyn Boyd. In the Pocono 150, Christopher Alphabet looking to get to the inside 3 wide. He's not going to be able to do so. Will Allen have a move to the inside of Stover? Looks like he will, entering turn 1. And Logan shuffle out of line. We're in the portion of the race where if we get a caution, the race will end. Because these guys have raced it very clean here today, but you do not want to assume these guys are going to keep it clean the whole way through. Stover falling back on the outside lane. Tristan Allen back with a run on Ashlyn Boyd. The closing rate in these machines is unbelievable. One of the fastest racetracks we've been to all season here at the Pocono Raceway, and these guys close right up to the back bumper even if they're a 2nd behind. Allen with the push from Christopher Alphabet. Ashlyn Boyd on the outside of him right there. Tristan's going to lead that lap. Allen going for his 1st win of 2019. He's won, I believe, 16 times on Napa Fan. Not once in the 2019 year. He's trying to get to the inside of Ashlyn Boyd, but the 55's holding it on the outside lane. What a move there out of Ashlyn Boyd. All the momentum on the outside for the 55. We'll have to see if he can keep it through the tunnel turn. Alphabet right there pushing the 06 of Tristan Allen. But Ashlyn Boyd hanging on. He's not going to be able to hold on, though. There goes Tristan back to the inside for the race lead. Going to be 3 laps to go next time by here at Pocono. Alphabet for 2nd. on the 55. And don't count out Brad Stover either. The 23 is still in the mix here. Noah Cars as well in the 69 inside the top 5 as well. Tristan Allen, the race leader here at Pocono. Second time he's been out front. They're going to go 3 wide. Nope. Ashland Boyd still stuck on the outside lanes, but doing a great job up there, but not enough to hold on to the race lead. Alphabee's got to run to the inside of him. That is good news for Tristan Allen. Or is it? There goes Boyd. He's going to clear the 1. And I think that 55 is the guy to beat here in this race. Ashland Boyd with a huge run to the inside. That was a massive run through the long pond straightaway, and right to the race lead goes Ashland Boyd. That's what I was saying. The closing rate in these machines is unbelievable. I have never seen guys close up gaps like this before, so it's far from over. I mean, we can see just how close everybody is throughout the racetrack. You just can't pull away from anybody here. The downforce is just way too much to be able to do that. You close right up to them, especially with this long front straightaway. Brad Stover looking to the inside of Tristan Allen. That is for the 2nd position. That might be exactly what Ashland Boyd needs. I think Tristan Allen brake checked it entering the tunnel turn. He had some sort of issue and went wide. I think he missed his mark there, missed the apex, and because of that, Boyd had a run and went right to the inside. I really don't think Ashland Boyd really had the run, but it's just Tristan Allen made a mistake, and Ashland Boyd capitalized on it. But Boyd trying to get his 3rd straight win here in the Krispy Kreme Series. I don't know if he would take the points lead, though. He's 15 behind Kolano, and I'd say that he's 15 positions ahead of Kolano right now. Gets all those points for winning this race, I should say. And they're still side by side for 2nd as they come to the white flag here at Pocono. 1 lap to go for Ashland Boyd. It's far from over, though. Will Brad Stover find a way to the 55? Carter Friesen there, 3 wide to the inside of Wade Lindell and Audra Baranowskis, and Friesen in 1 move gained 3 positions. It's going to be too little too late for the 77 to win this race, I believe, but that was some move. You know what? He's going for 2nd on Brad Stover. He's got the nose on the 23. He might have a shot at this. They're 3 wide behind him. Larry Hagan to the inside of Noah Cars back in there. Still side by side for 2nd. Ashland Boyd pulling away. There goes Tristan Allen right to the inside for 2nd as Friesen and Stover battled. That's going to allow Ashland Boyd to win his 3rd straight race in the Krispy Kreme Series. Ashland Boyd wins the Pocono 150 in the Krispy Kreme Series. His 3rd consecutive race victory. Unprecedented performance out of the 55 team, and Ashland Boyd is a new threat to win this championship in the Krispy Kreme Series with only 2 races left. Ashland Boyd is on fire. Had a lot of big moves at the end there. Tristan Allen ended up finishing 2nd. Carter Friesen with the 3rd place position, Brad Stover in 4th, and Larry Hagan found his way inside the top 5 at the end of this one. But there is your race winner. It's Ashland Boyd winning his 3rd straight in the Krispy Kreme Series. He's going to go around one more time and take it all in. There are the official standings of the race right there. And Ashland Boyd pulling off a huge race victory here today at the Pocono Raceway. But Tristan Allen right there at the end with that huge move to the inside of Friesen and Stover. They got together in turn 3, and that allowed Allen to gain 1 more position there. Ashland Boyd, I believe, is going to be the points leader. We do not have the capability of talking about the points, but there are the points right there. I do believe that Ashland Boyd has it, but of course you guys can see how it all shakes out. I believe it's pretty close up there for the top position in the championship. And the 2 races we have left on the circuit, Kansas next week and Talladega Talladega can be anybody's game, including Ashland Boyd, and Ashland Boyd, third straight win. Just a huge, huge win for him. He has been going really strong, and this is huge heading into the 2020 season on Napa Fan. Maybe he'll get a Chick-fil-A Cup Series ride. Maybe he'll be in the Turkey Hill Series. We'll have to see, but whatever series he's going to be in next year, he is going to be a threat. And this is unbelievable. I've never seen anyone do 3 in a row. He got the win at Gateway. Held on the win there. Got the win at Chicagoland. Just ahead of Dylan Kreme. Barely edged out Dylan Kreme in that one. And here today, he had the strongest car, and he was able to pull away for the race victory at Pocono. Next race, like I mentioned, is going to be at the Kansas Speedway. That is going to be a wild one there for the Krispy Kreme 150. And tomorrow, going to have some more Tricky Triangle action. The Pocono Mountains 150 in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. We'll have to see if we get racing like we did here, if those fast closing rates into the corner and the guy sliding through the corner. It was very, very wild at the end of this one. But Ashland Boyd coming on with his third consecutive race victory in the Krispy Kreme Series. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Pocono Mountains 150. And I'll do a little bit better on my announcing. I didn't feel like doing this race, but I got to get it done because this is the only time I have to do it. But hey, Ashland Boyd, your race winner at Pocono. We'll have to see what he does at Kansas next weekend here in the Krispy Kreme Series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Turkey Hill Truck Series from Pocono. I will see you guys later.
Bringing on, you gotta never give it up. Guess they never knew that you were made for this. You're dangerous, dangerous.